Oh, that would be great. Woody in a substance abuse rehab being like, why is nobody helping me? My shoulder really hurts. You're just outsourcing your addiction. You're trying to get over it, and so your body's using other things to try and replace that pain. You have to fight through this.
You're paper mache, Woody. What are you doing? Get over there. You gotta heal yourself.
The first day you OD'd on Xanax. That's how serious this is.
200,000.
I just took what you gave me.
How many people do heroin? Like, heroin made this huge fucking comeback, more than it ever was. And it's like there used to be a stigma to heroin. You could drink, you could smoke weed, coke, whatever the fuck. But if your friend was like, oh yeah, you want to do heroin? You'd be like, get the fuck. That was the line.
Mm-hmm.
That was the line. Now, no fucking line. They go, oh yeah, I was doing some opioids and shit. I was doing some fucking clonopins or whatever the fuck it is. And they go, yeah, I couldn't get a script anymore, or it was too expensive. So I just started doing heroin. Oh, okay, really? That's just, oh, I couldn't find a Chardonnay, so I decided on.
What do you? To be fair, I don't use it every day. I'm more of a heroin weekend warrior.
Yeah.
So I
definitely,
work and then just destitute for 2 days and then go back.
I definitely draw the line at heroin big time. Like that doesn't make any sense to even get into that pool. But like you see in the old westerns and stuff, and when they're smoking the opium out of those big long pipes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that. I'd like
looks
to smoke.
all right.
Yeah. Like I'd like to smoke some of that
What do
opium.
you know about it though? You're like, I don't know. That pipe looks large. That's not like anything you'd see before. Like it must be okay.
East pipe, just smoke them.
I would try that if I were in one of those like England heroin bars or opium dens, whatever they were called. Like if it was that era and I was there and I know that these nice Chinese immigrants are going to take care of me once I'm passed out, then I'd probably try it. But
what is the one where you go to a shaman and like you take it and you most likely vomit? Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
What?
That's the one that like CEOs of tech corporations go there and bother people from Indian reservations to like show them wisdom on what apps to put in their next device or whatever it would be.
So that's a hallucinogen. You're going on a hallucinogenic ride with that. That you're hallucinating things and kind of it's more of a brain expanding, mind altering kind of drug where afterwards you're supposed to come away with an experience with that one.
Is it really mind altering and like experience because like I've never done.
Robin Quitter said it was. I don't know. I'm not drinking shit.
I just feel like
I don't want to vomit.
Maybe it is Val. Maybe it is. I've never experienced it, so I won't say it.
I saw it on what's the hell? There's a TV show on Netflix like Charlene Does or whatever her name is. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So I forget the woman's name, Camille, Charlene, something like that. And it's She Does, right? So then it's like she does dating, she does drugs, she does this, she does that. And you see her experience all these things. So the drug one, of course they're smoking pot, like it's an everyday thing. And then they do alcohol and they talk about some other ones. But they go and they do this, what is it called? Indigen? What is it?
Ayahuasca.
And they go do ayahuasca. Yeah, I know. And it looks terrible. They're on their side, laying on like a porch, like planks of wood, and they're vomiting into there's a vomit bucket because vomit is totally predictable on this thing, and they're like, one of them was just totally sick and didn't have any like experience out of it, so she did it again, and then the second time I guess she went on some hallucinogenic trip, and I'm just like, my God, like the surefire thing is the worst flu you've ever had. Don't sign me up.
Like there are other hallucinogens out there. Why don't I guess they could say, oh well, ayahuasca really opens you up in a way that mushrooms or LSD doesn't. But to my knowledge, you're not going to start vomiting violently if you take some LSD.
Yeah,
right?
You definitely want to start off with mushrooms. I think if that's what you're looking for, then you're not going to have like the worst day of your life. But that high ayahuasca, I'm not sure about the pronunciation. It's a bit weird because it's not an English word or it's not. It doesn't derive from anything we're familiar with, I don't think. But ayahuasca sounds awful. She described it as like a brown, thick liquid that he had in like an old motor oil jug or something. Like it wasn't even in a proper container. And she like drinks it down, and she's like, "Now what?" He's like, "Well, we wait. And if you get sick, it worked. And if you don't get sick, you drink more." and then you will get sick. And
then you will get sick, and you will hallucinate, probably too hard. Like, God, sounds awful.
That doesn't sound fun. It sounds like tequila, that part about drinking more and getting sick, and then if you're not sick, You drink more. That's anything.
Yeah.
That's fucking Jack Daniels, tequila.